Hey, stick around to the end of this video because one of you are going to have a chance to actually win this headset right here. I got one that's unused. I'm going to go ahead and get it shipped to you. Trust me, it's a great headset. You're going to want to stick around and find out how you can win this. If you've been riding your motorcycle with something like this or any other earplug style headphones, you're actually putting your life at risk. See, between 2004 and 2011, researchers reviewed 116 accident cases that involved people wearing headphones. 70% of those 116 accidents resulted in death. I was actually on Reddit on a fellow motorcycle riders forum, and here's what he said. I was riding in a thunderstorm with these new AirPod Pros underneath my helmet, and it was euphoric. Now that I look back, it was irresponsible, but it was one of the best experiences of my life. I couldn't hear or feel nothing. I had thick gloves and rain gear on, dark tinted visor, and my favorite song plans. When you can't hear your engine and feel the wind on your face, you tend to go faster than you should. But in hard pouring rain with not so grippy tires, it could be fatal, especially when noise cancellation disconnects you from the environment. I didn't even have ABS or traction control. Once in a lifetime experience, but never again. But if you want to listen to music and communicate with loved ones and stay connected to your fellow riders on a group ride, then it's obvious that the solution you need is something like this. When you finally decide that you need a new motorcycle audio system, you are now faced with a new problem. And that new problem is, which headset should I get? And today, I'm going to make the case as to why your first or your next headset should be the Bytecom BKS2. Yes, even over something like a Cardo or a Sena. Now, there's 3 reasons why I think this should be the headset you buy, especially if it's your first headset. But before we get into the number 1 reason on why this beats the competition, I want to talk about the brand that's backing this headset. So the company that makes this is called Open Road Solutions. First in 2007, they were established. 2009, they launched the world's first Bluetooth dongle. Webbikeworld.com, which is a nice motorcycle forum for motorcycle enthusiasts. They got a 5-star award there, winning Motorcycle Product of the Year. All right, let's move to the unboxing of this thing. Now, taking a look at the box, it's pretty straightforward. We got the black BKS2 wireless headset with some Bytecom branding. We also see that they're claiming this is the ultimate wireless headset intercom for motorcycle enthusiasts. Well, we'll see about that. Now, being a motorcycle enthusiast myself, I am hereby deemed worthy to see if this is true. Taking a look at the rear, you have a list of specs and features. Stay tuned to the end because I'm definitely going to share the best performing feature of this headset and the top 3 features that I believe make this headset worth every dollar you spend. Sliding off this top sleeve, we're greeted with a light gray box with a cool drawing of the actual headset and a reminder that clear voice is their obsession. I'm definitely going to put that to the test since they have this printed so boldly on the box. Now drop a comment and let me know if you think they can back this up or if they're going to fall short like many other headsets on the market. Inside the box, we have a straightforward, no-nonsense packaging. In my opinion, this is a good sign because it shows they spent money on the product and not a fancy box. I have a lot of products that offer some subpar boxes in favor of spending that money on research and develop, and that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. Underneath the black styrofoam holding both of the BKS2s, we're greeted with a pull flap that reveals how much they appreciate my business with a beautiful thank you card. The thank you card is asking for a real review, and it also states that if you have any problems, you can reach out to them at the email address below. This is another good sign. If you ever had to reach out to them, let me know how it went and drop that in a comment below. They also gave us 2 quick notes because they gave us 2 headsets, but 1 instruction manual. Little confused on the logic there, but I'm rolling with it. We also have 2 sets of adhesive mounts, USB-C to A cables, and 2 packs of speakers and microphones. The overall packaging feels pretty solid and doesn't leave me wanting more. Definitely the sweet spot between quality without going overboard. And here is the star of the show. The weight of the headset feels substantial without feeling too heavy, which is good because the last thing we want to do is add extra weight to a helmet. But we also don't want something so light that it feels cheap. Once again, they struck a good balance here. Let's move on to the installation. The installation process was easy and straightforward. Right off the bat, I noticed how solid the connection with the actual headset and mounting plate felt. It's a confidence-inspiring feeling that requires a lot of pressure to connect. Once the connection is made, there's a satisfying and audible click that lets you know it's connected and isn't gonna fall off when you're riding. I can honestly say that other headsets in this price range usually fail here, so it's nice to see Bytecom getting this part right. The dual-sided adhesive is cut to perfection, and it's these finer details where you start to see the attention to detail the company has paid to the little parts that can make or break an installation process and overall experience. Notice there are 2 adhesive included in a single pack in case you messed the first one up, but it's cut so well so you really shouldn't have a problem. After installing the adhesive pad to the mounting plate, I wipe the area where I'll install the headset clean with the included alcohol patch. This was a lot of alcohol, so I had to blow on it to make it dry quicker. But hey, more is better than less, right? Removing the other side was super easy. All I had to do was pull the red tab and apply equal pressure and hold for about 10 to 20 seconds. I took the headset off and put it back on without experiencing any free play or looseness of the adhesive. The angle of the mounting plate is a near perfect fit, and it seems flexible enough without being flimsy to contour to most helmets. So you should expect a similar fit. If you already have this on your helmet, let me know how that plate's fitting in the comments below. Next up is installing the 7mm slim speakers and microphone. Since this is a full face helmet, I chose the push button mic. The connections for the speakers and microphones are well made since they are color coded, red for speaker connections and yellow for mic connections. Plus, the color coded connections feature an arrow cutout to make the installation easy and eliminate the chances of you installing incorrectly. Another nice touch. Good job, Bitecom. Each helmet will have a slightly different installation process depending on how you want to route the wires, but the process is generally the same. First, I connected the USB-C speaker and microphone cable to the headset. I love how they angled the cable connector for a cleaner fit and even included a channel lock to create a secure fit. This is another attention to detail that adds to the overall quality and feel at this price point that I haven't seen in any other headsets. Next, I removed my cheek pads to make space for the cables and routed them in a way that created a clean look. After reinstalling my cheek pads, I attached the headphones with a simple push of the Velcro patches to lock them in. Then I connected the ends of the speakers using those red connectors. All I had to do was align the arrow shapes and put some pressure. Easy peasy. Finally, I connected the mic using the yellow connectors. I routed the mic around the rear of the helmet for a seamless look and attached it to the front of my cheek pad. And that's it. Yeah, so it fits like a champ, you know what I'm saying? Look, nice and clean, very easy. Let's see, I'm taking it off. No problems right there. You know, putting it on. Let's put it back on. Yeah, that's a nice, good, clean fit. You know what I'm saying? I really can't complain. All right, so now I'm gonna get it turned on, connected, and I'm gonna go test ride with it. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Call Mary. Hey babe, what you doing? Yeah, put it down to like 50 or I'm sorry, 60. Hey, can you hear me? I'm calling you because I'm on my motorcycle and I want to test this out while I ride. Well, because I'm not moving. Well, I'm about to move in a bit. Well, I gotta talk to you for like 2 stoplights. So once this light turns green, I'm gonna talk to you. All right, here we go. So the audio quality is good for the phone call. The music is pretty low at high speeds. I bet I could get that to sound a lot louder if I use the ear spacers. All right, so here's the top 3 features that I like. Now, all you young 20-something-year-old men, you're gonna love this feature right here. So this thing offers something called couple mode. Basically what it does is it lets you share your music on intercom mode. So let's say I'm riding, I'm jamming on some R. Kelly, some R&B, and I got this girl that's either riding next to me or in the back. I can go ahead and share that special playlist that I made. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be one of the top features. Really love it. That's awesome. The second feature I like is the dual phone, and it's for those same reasons, right? Imagine if you're riding on the front, maybe you got your girlfriend on the back or whatever, and you need to navigate somewhere. It's very easy for her to just pull up, you know, pull her phone out, set the new GPS coordinates to where y'all are gonna go through Apple Maps or whatever, and you don't ever have to take your hands off the handlebar, and now her phone can communicate to your headset. So having that 2 phones paired to 1 headset, I can see how that could really be helpful in the real world. The third feature, and the feature that really did it for me, was just the noise cancellation features of how well this thing does cancel the wind noise. I mean, that's gonna be very important. Some of the other headsets I tested, I can remember making those calls and my wife was not able to hear me. With this headset, it didn't matter how fast I was going, it didn't matter how high I was revving, never had an issue with the call quality on this. On a scale of 10, this gets a 10 out of 10 for noise cancellation in that area. And then the fourth feature that I really like, and this is gonna be a bonus, is the auto answer mode. Setting up the auto answer mode is really important because if you think about it, having the ability to answer a phone call without being distracted by taking that hand off the handlebar is really just going to increase safety. So those are my top 3 features that I like about this, and that's a bonus feature. And overall, I think they've done a good job here. So here's the deal, bottom line. If you're looking for a headset below the $200 price range with good audio, phenomenal, I mean absolutely phenomenal wind canceling quality on phone calls, then the BKS2 is for you. If you're looking for, if it's your first headset or your next headset right around that $200 and below price range, you need to go ahead, click the link in the description, go buy one of these right now. I'm telling you, it's good. I've tested other headsets that have been in this price range. None of them are competing. If you want a headset that's going to give you the maximum range compared to something like the Cardo or the Sena in the sub $200 range, the BKS2 is for you. If you want live intercom, active live intercom with music sharing, or active live intercom with GPS sharing, go get the BKS2. Get out there on the streets, enjoy your music, enjoy your phone calls, go get the BKS2. All right, in order to win your very own BKS2, what I need you to do is drop a like and a comment on how you would use this headset. I got one that's unused. I'm gonna go ahead and get it shipped to you. Hey, thanks for being a part of the SoCal Rider B family.